Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, affectionately known as the Pontiff, AC3, the man who racehorses are named after. Now, fuckers, if you like this video, you like any of my shit I do, I need you to like, subscribe, and tell your fucking shithead friends. I'm dying in the ratings, so pull your fucking finger out and help me maintain my full-time gig on YouTube. And today, what I'd like to talk about is what really pisses me off with Rolex. That's right. What really pisses me off with Rolex. And I gotta tell you, this video has been a long time in the coming and long time in the making, and now it's here. So before I start, please don't forget to tune into my PLUTA channel. The PLUTA channel, I'll put a link in the description, as well as, if I can remember, I'll put a link up here. The PLUTA channel is where all my paid reviews, for $20 US, I'll review your shitty collection and tell you what I fucking think of it. So, there you go, fuckers. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Explorer 2 Polar. This is a no-holes case from about mid-noughties, and I'm wearing this with a Fed bought me some shirts with cufflink initials on sleeve. No cufflinks, these ones. These are just a bit more casual for the Archie persona. What pisses me off with Rolex? What pisses me off, fuckers? Well, let me tell you what pisses me off. What pisses me off? There's a lot of things that piss me off, and I gotta tell you, it's only when the models change do you realize how cool it really was. And with Rolex itself there, it's no exception. So what's happened with Rolex in recent times? What the fuck has happened? Well, I'll tell you what's happened. They've introduced the ceramics, and they not only did that, but they introduced the bigger sizes. That's right, because Rolex is so conservative. They are like your grandfather. They're very, very slow to do anything. By the time they've adopted it, it's not cool anymore. It's like those stovepipe pants in the 70s. By the time your granddad wearing them, they're not cool anymore. They are not cool. So what really pisses me off with Rolex? Well, let's have a start with the popular models, the sports models, the ceramic. So, you know, the idea of the ceramic bezel, like on the Submariner and the GMT and now the Daytona, is a great idea. This new metal, ceramic, wowzers. Omega's been doing it for a while, so why don't we jump on the bandwagon? And I gotta tell you the truth, I'm not against the ceramic. The ceramic is okay, it's cool, but they beefed up the watch. The watches, the ceramic versions have all put on weight. That's right, they've put on weight. And they've fattened up the lugs, and they add a maxi dial. A maxi dial, that's for fuckers who are blind. Fuckers, blind. I mean, is there anything wrong with the dial on an Explorer 2? Does it need to be maxi? And this is what's happened. Big indices, instead of, reasonable indices, big, oversized indices, where it's like this watch is designed for uncool fuckers. Uncool old fuckers. That's who it's designed for. And I gotta tell you, it really, I'm not so against the ceramic. It's the maxi dial and the case. You might still fit into that suit, but it's a bad fit. So that's what's happened. They've fattened the lugs. They've made it look bigger than it really is. And that kind of shits me off. That really fucking shits me off. It shits me off no end. The other thing that really pisses me off is that with the Explorer 2, it's gone to 42. So they're testing the water and they realize it's too big. Thank God they didn't do that across the range. The deep sea, the big fucker. Fuck, 44 mil. Fuck me dead. This is getting big. Bubber, we got a problem. It's getting big. And, yes, so big that they had to introduce a new Sea Dweller in a smaller size because it was too fucking huge. Too fucking huge, Bubber. And then, you know, so that's what they've done to the sports watches. They've made them bigger. They then had the 39mm Explorer 1, which they put the small hands on and fucked the proportions. Don't even get me started on that shit there. Not to mention the fact that on the two-tone Submariner, they fucked with the blue, went to Smurf blue instead of this traditional blue, and I think they lost their plot, fuckers. So now let's keep talking. What happened to the Datejust 2, and Date 2? And, you know, being in the Rolex community is like being in a military dictator type of country. It's like being in a small Pacific island because you don't even hear about it. Rolex introduces Date 40. Okay, what about Date 2? Oh, we don't mention Date 2. It's like it just vanished overnight because they knew it was too big. They got it wrong. They fucked it up. They fucked it up big time. So now you got 36mm Datejust, you got 41.5, 42, and you got 40. Well, fuckers, you really butchered that one. So that's some of the things that Rolex has done. Then you got things like the Sky Dweller, which comes out as huge. It's fucking huge. And this is the sort of shit that goes on there. So what really pisses me off with Rolex is they've fucked with the formula. They've made it a piece for old middle-aged men. Old middle-aged men. That's what it's become. I mean, is that a cool genre? Old middle-aged fuckers? So, that's what really pisses me off with Rolex. Rolex itself there is, you know, you can understand why I like 80s, 90s, and noughties. That's my genre. I think that's the sweet spot. Pre-ceramic, pre-42mm Explorer 2, you know, that was probably the sweet spot. I reckon that is the most succulent part. It's like sucking the bone marrow out of a roast lamb. Again, you get that pointy bit with the bone in it. You suck that marrow in. That is the sweet shit. So that's why Rolex pisses me off. Rolex pisses me off. And fuckers, that's what I'm saying. Rolex really pisses me off because they've fucked with it. They've fucked with it good and proper. And I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be fucking honest with you. I don't think it's a better product than the 90s, okay? I don't think it's a better product. It's my own opinion. Aesthetically, they've fucked with it, and they fucked it real big. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. So that's why Rolex really pisses me off. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you miserable, nasty, foul-mouthed, vicious, brown vinyl cunters think of that. Oh, and don't forget my other channels. The PLUTA channel, ArchieLuxury MG Tow, ArchieLuxury Travel, Mimi T, ArchieLuxury News. Great deal truck tires for the cheapest truck tires you'll ever see. Come on, fuckers. Tune in, subscribe, like, tell your friends. Let's make Archie great again. Fuckers!
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.